So, YouTube just showed me a video, and I'm not going to go into the fact that Kamala Harris was boasting that she smoked marijuana, which is a wonderful role model for children. But very disturbingly, it was the fact that she was going to be doing a whatever thing with Al Sharpton. Reverend Al Sharpton is a bigot, a racist. He was the reason why Jews were killed in the Crown Heights massacres or riots, pogroms. And so what people need to wrap their heads around is that voting for Biden, exactly like voting for Obama, is not only voting for the person you see, it's voting for the people you don't see. It's voting for the people that are going to say that the largest terrorist organization, the Muslim Brotherhood, which Obama did, should be in charge of Egypt, perhaps the largest country, Arab country. It's voting, for the people that say, let's not deal with the fact that ISIS terrorists want to murder people. If any other reason people should vote for Trump is to protect themselves from terrorists. The terrorists have gone quiet, but take away their fear, they're going to come back with a vengeance. Think about this. The largest state sponsor of terror, Iran, is building a nuclear bomb for the sole purpose that they believe when the world will be up to a horse's knee in blood, the Messiah will come. And it's voting for the people that will facilitate that. That's a fact. It's voting for the people that have a narrative that because blacks were abused a long time ago, or therefore they have a right to just abuse people, which is not true. Everybody has an obligation to be righteous and just, and allowing chaos is no help for society, nor for the people that are doing the chaos, because they need to be good citizens. And the subconscious racism, like, oh, they can't help themselves. What are you saying, that they're like a monkey, that they can't help themselves? So that's a real racist attitude. So the bottom line is, voting for Obama, voting for Biden, is not only voting for them, it's voting for the people that they will bring with them. People that have a narrative that basically whites are evil, that chaos by blacks is okay, that Israel is evil, that basically pro-terrorism is fine, and that is who you're voting for. And last but not least, it's voting for people that have got the sick idea, Obama started it, but it's become more and more and more, that corporations are evil. So you can tax corporations, but eventually they, if they're not making money, which is difficult enough as it is, they'll shut their doors. And who's going to make your iPhones? Who's going to make your food? Who's going to make all this stuff? Not to mention, God forbid, what could happen to the stock market if people lose confidence. So, in short, I hate to say this, but if the world goes to hell because of Biden and you voted for him, people have to take responsibility. Do you know how many women were raped? How many people were murdered because people voted for Obama? That's a fact. We're talking hundreds of thousands of people. Probably close to 1 million people. How many lives were destroyed because of that man? And so meanwhile, he's smiling like he's the coolest guy in the world. But just the war in Syria, he started the war. He started to bomb Syria. Never mind Libya, what's going on there. So people live in this little cocoon with this bizarre, brainwashed kind of leftist ideals. But meanwhile, what's really happening around the world, we're talking about people that have what ISIS did to people. The people that came to help, like therapists that came, they never saw ladies so traumatized in their life. So a person has to understand, you're not a liberal, you're not a free thinker, you're not progressive if you're voting for people that are going to allow the worst evil to progress. What you really are is you're afraid, or you're too stupid to see truth.